Hello. I'm gonna do a Demon Hunter build today. Um, the, this is the Demon Hunter build I've been using, and it's my preferred build. So I'm gonna go through the skills today and show you a little bit of it in action. Um, Generally, the main concept is firing cluster arrow loaded for bear multiple times. Just constantly spamming it is the main idea because this is your large damage dealer here. Um, let's start with your primary skill. It's based on grenades, so it's going to use grenade and then grenade cache. Throw out 3 grenades that explode for 180 weapon damage as fire. So that's this ability here. Then, like I said, we're going to use cluster arrow loaded for bear. It does 770% weapon damage, and it shoots out grenades afterwards too. We're using Rain of Vengeance with the Shade Rune, which is a very large AoE effect for 5 seconds. It doesn't cost anything, so it's great for those elite packs. We're going to use Preparation with this Punishment Rune that restores 125 Hatred for 25 Discipline. Once again, this is just to restore Hatred after we've used a couple of these loaded for bear. Using Vault, we're going to use the rune Arcane or Action Shot. Shoot 4 arrows, doing 75% weapon damage. And the most important thing here is that these shots are guaranteed critical strikes. The reason those need to be critical strikes, I'll follow up in just a second. We're going to use Companion and use the Bat Companion. Its active is instantly restore 50 Hatred, so once again we're just going to use it after our Hatred has been used a little bit to shoot more loaded for bear cluster arrows. And then passively restores 1 Hatred regeneration just for a little bit more. Okay, so we're going to use Grenadier. It just increases damage and explosive radius of the grenades. Why not use it if the rest of everything else is grenades? This is why the Vault Rune is what I have. Night Stalker is critical hits have a chance to restore 1 discipline. So when this has 4 arrows that have a guaranteed chance to be crit, it can restore more discipline. More discipline means that we can fire off more preparations to restore more hatred, to once again go back to loaded for bear to fire more loaded for bears. And then finally, using increasing your maximum hatred by 25 and gain 40 hatred and 4 discipline when you get healed by a health globe. So it's just going to increase the rate at which we move through combat. So gonna start a new game real quick and we'll show this build a little bit. So my gear isn't anything special, it's just a bunch of live server gear with the exception of these bracers, but they don't add anything to the build. The build is purely available on the PTR. So as you can see, I do a very large amount of damage with firing loaded for bear. Able to quickly take out a treasure goblin. fairly quickly able to take out an elite pack. As far as moving through trash, it's probably not the fastest Demon Hunter build, but it's still fairly quick. So, as far as combat goes, everything you do is just to shoot more cluster arrows. So that's your primary focus, and if everything goes well, it should go well, I guess. All right. I hope this build helps anyone who is looking for a Demon Hunter build on the PTR currently. Have a nice day.